Hi, and welcome to the Likeable Forms Dropbox sign tutorial. So to get started, you want to go ahead and add your license key and also your Dropbox sign API key. And then once you've added both, just go ahead and hit verify license key. So if everything checks out, you'll see your extension settings populated right here behind you. And to get started, we need to select a template. Now these templates are not created inside of Likeable Forms, but are actually created inside your Dropbox sign account. And your templates are where you create the templates and add your signer fields. So we only have one option currently in our demo account, and it's called API test template. So for example, if you had 5 templates inside your Dropbox sign account, you're going to see each one populated right here. So let's go ahead and select this option. And if you caught this, you'll see a couple of signer fields appear. These are going to be generated dynamically based on the template that you select. So for example, if your template has 5 different signers, you'll see signer 2, signer 3, signer 4, signer 5, and so on, that we can use to actually map the data to the correct signers. So the next step is adding an invitation subject. This is going to basically be the email subject. So for example, let's say we had someone sign a non-disclosure agreement. We could title it NDA. Of course, this is a case-by-case basis, so you enter whichever is appropriate. And then for the invitation message, this is basically just the body of the email. It's a short snippet of information that's going to appear over the sign link. And we'll just say, please sign document. Now, the signer full name and email, we need to go ahead and add a couple of fields to our form for this to work. So we'll say text. We'll add a text field for the name. And then we need to add an email field for the signer's email. And now we can say name is for the name and the email address is for the email address. Now the email address is important because we're going to use this email address to actually send the documents to for them to be signed. So it also is, we really recommend making this required, but of course it's up to you. But just for example, we'll go ahead and make it required. The next, that last 2 steps is allow signer decline. You can either allow the signers to decline to sign a document or just not even provide them that option. We'll just say, no, do not allow signers to decline to sign a document. And then the last step is enable test mode. So this basically just allows us to create documents for your templates, and they'll go ahead and send them out to the signers, but they're not going to be legally binding, and they're going to be watermarked. So in this demo, we only want to send legally binding signature requests, so we'll select this option. There you have it.